Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Siobhan and in today's video I have done a Disney inspired makeup look, and this is after the Disney princess Ariel, which if you didn't know already, she is the from The Little Mermaid, and I am obsessed with her. I am really happy with how this look turned out, so if you like the look of this, then please like and subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and please keep on watching. So the first product I'm going to take is the Revolution Pro Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown, and I'll be taking that on a angled brush made for the eyebrows. And I apologise if you can see my lips move but hear my voice. It's because I've had to cut the sound out for copyright reasons. So first I'm going to start off with the top of the eyebrow, and I'm just going to draw out the tail, and then I'm going to go underneath and join them together. Then I'm just colouring them in, and then what I'm doing is I'm lightly dragging it to the front of the brow and connecting it all together, and then gonna take the brush and do light hair strokes at the front just to diffuse it and to blend it all together nicely. I'm just going to neaten this up a little bit more just to make sure that it is the way I like my eyebrows. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go do the same on the other eyebrow. So like I said with the first one, I am going to start off with the arch and I'm going to make a tail. And this is at the end of the eyebrow. And then I'm going to go underneath and I'm going to join them together at the tail. And then I'm going to shade it in where needs be, and then go to the front again very lightly. And then make sure the arch of the eyebrow is exactly how I want it before I do carry on. Now with the front of the eyebrow, I'm doing it with a very light hand and doing almost like hair strokes, just to make sure that it's diffused and blended nicely, so it almost looks natural without being natural. I'm just making sure both eyebrows are how I want them to be. Of course, you don't have to do this, but I do it just to make sure. So the next product I'm taking is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C1, and I am taking that on a flat concealer brush, and I'll be carving out the eyebrows with this, and then I'm going to prime my eyelids with it. So the way I do this is I go along the front of the eyebrow, just underneath, and I'm just putting the concealer there just to sharpen them up a little bit more, and then I drag the product down, not all the way onto my eyelid because I do apply more. And then I do the same on the other side, so I'm just sharpening up the way the eyebrow looks. I do take my time with this. And there is a huge difference at the end before we do our eyeshadow. and then once again dragging it down. Just neatening it up a little bit more until I'm happy with it. Now I'm going to take that same concealer again and putting it all over my lid. And I am going to blend this out with my finger, but you can blend it out with a brush or a beauty blender or a sponge. Whatever you are comfortable with. I choose to do my finger because it does give more coverage. So now that I've done that, I am going to go in with the Proud palette, which I am obsessed with. And I will be going in to the purple shades and the green shades for this eye look today. So the first shade I'm going to be taking on a compact eyeshadow brush is the shade Graham, which is this beautiful purple shade. So I'm just going to pack that on all over the lid. I'm just slowly going to build this colour up with little product on the brush because I don't want fallout, and I want to make sure the coverage is full. And I am doing a round shape with this eyeshadow, but of course if you want to diffuse it more, when you start blending you can smoke it out. So I keep packing that shade on until I'm happy with it. So the next shade I'm going to take is the shade Cara. And that is a light purple, and I'm taking that on an angled fluffy brush. And I'm just going to diffuse out the shade Graham with that. So just the edges of Graham, I'm using Cara. I'm just going to keep going until I'm happy with how that looks. So I'm just going to keep on blending and blending and blending until I'm happy with how it looks. Very lightly with my hand I'm going with that shade Cara. Don't want to go too heavy because you still want to be able to see each colour individually. So the next shade I'm going to take is the shade Nadia, or Nadia, however you pronounce it. And I'm just packing that on with another flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm applying that over the shade Graham, but not completely, because I do want to darken it up a little bit, but not too much. And then I'm going to go in with the excess that's still on the brush from Graham. I'm just lightly going over that just to make sure that they're both blended together nicely. And then I am, once again, going to go in with the shade Cara. And I'm just going to diffuse them colours out together. Just along the edges, that is. Very light-handed. So now I'm going to take a more denser brush, a bit like the concealer brush, and I am going to go in with the shade Expression in the Proud palette, which is a glitter shade, and it is the most beautiful pressed glitter I think I've ever used. And I'm just packing that all over the lid, and I'm going to apply more to the lash line than I do to the rest of the eye look. And I'm slowly going to build it up and diffuse it out the higher I get. Like, wow, look at them sparkles in the light. Looks insane. Like I said earlier, guys, please ignore my lip movements in the video. I have had to mute the video and do a voiceover due to background noise, and I didn't want to get copyrighted. Because when I was recording, I didn't think it would pick it up, but it has, which is really annoying. So, therefore, that's why I'm doing a voiceover. So, I'm still packing on that shade Expression, and I am slowly taking it up and diffusing it out more. And then what I am going to go do is go into the shade Cara again, and where the glitter is more high up, I am almost blending that in with the shade Cara and making sure that it's blended nicely. And then this is how it looks so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do the other eye off camera. So now I'm going to move on to the face, and I am going to start off by priming it with the Revolution Pore and Blur Primer. So I'm just going to apply this onto my hands. Oh, that's just spitting all over me. And then I'm going to apply it to my T-zone. Just like here, here, and there. And then I'm going to blend it out to the rest of the face, just like so. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation, and this is the Rimmel London 25 Hour Wear in the shade 100, which is Ivory. I'm just going to place this onto my cheeks, just like so, and a little bit on my forehead. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend that out with a black foundation brush. I'm just going to drag it down. Is it just me, or is this week like gone really fast? It's crazy. I didn't think it would go this quick. I think this whole year has gone quick actually. It's like December in like, what, 3 days or so. I might have that wrong, it might be 4, maybe 5. But still gone really quick. Before we know it, it would be literally like Christmas next year. Might be exaggerating a little, but still. Has anyone else got the trees up? Because I haven't. Just saying. I know there's no need for me to say that. But I'm going out this weekend to get a new tree and some new decorations. And I'm getting purple ones. And I'm excited. Purple decorations, not a purple tree. Obviously. So I'm just gonna keep blending this out. And then I'm gonna take a sponge and make sure it's all blended properly before I carry on with the rest of my face. So I'm just making sure this is all blended. Even down into my neck. Just like so, and then I'm going to take my sponge and then just make sure it's all done properly. I'm just bouncing it into the skin. I'm just picking up all the excess foundation that I've put on. I'm gonna take my Conceal and Define Concealer by Revolution in the shade C1, and I'm just gonna apply this under my eyes. You can't even see that. So you know, I've got so many of these running out. I don't even know which one it is now. It's a nightmare. Oh, this week I've been so proud of my stepson. He's been doing so well in school of late. Like, he's reading really well. He's, you know, doing his homework really well. He's helping a lot around the house. He's like a little old man, he is. It's really cute. I mean, today we had a little hiccup together, but I think he knows how to get around my little finger because I basically wasn't happy with him, which he knew of, and he then, I done dinner and that, and I was lying on the couch after my dinner, or the sofa, whatever you call it, and I felt a bit, you know, sleepy, so I started to fall asleep, and he started to like stroke my face. He was like, "You can't sleep with your glasses on, Shav," because I wear glasses, you see, when I'm watching the telly, and I'm like, "I know, buddy." I said, "If I fall asleep, take them off," and he did. So I woke up and I'm like, and my glasses are on the side, but he made me fall asleep by going like this and like stroking my cheek, and it was the cutest thing ever. And then he was excited for me to take him to bed. So it's like we both kind of like forget what's happened that way, but he knows like deep down that like we're still not happy with what's happened. I mean, it's nothing major anyway, but he knows how to get around my little finger, he does. Is anyone else's kids or stepkids like this? Or maybe nieces and nephews or cousins? Because we all know kids have them special ways and they know how to get around you. And they do it with everyone. And I know they do. And you know what, weirdly, I don't even mind that he does it with me, because he knows that I have fun, but I'm strict, and but he was in. Sometimes it is a struggle being stepmom, because sometimes I don't know how to act. But then other days it's like I don't have a problem at all. It's like, as long as he knows that I see him as mine, then it's okay. So the next thing I am going to take is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C13. Yeah, I do treat him as if he's mine. Even though, obviously, he's not. So it is, like, hard for me. But I don't let that get in the way. No, not at all. Couldn't. So I'm just going to blend that out. Yeah, he's doing really well in school. I'm really excited for him for Christmas. Is anyone else watching I'm Celebrity? Comment down below who your favourite is. Mine like changes like every night. I like Ian right, but I don't like it when he always has a go at Andrew. I feel sorry for Andrew in it. I think Jacqueline's doing really well, but I don't think she can win it. I think Caitlin's doing really well. I think she might be like runner-up maybe. But so is Kate. Kate's doing really well. So it's like really hard to like pick my favourite. Nadine's doing really well. I'd say my least favourite is James. I think he got a really bad attitude problem. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, comment down below who your favourite is in I'm Celebrity currently. And if you don't watch it, then I'm sorry. So I'm now going to go ahead and take some Revolution banana powder to bake under my eyes. So I'm just going to bake under my eyes, and then I'm going to move on and finish under my eyes. So I'm now going to go back into the Proud palette, and I am going to go into the shade Julia. And I'm going to take this on a defined blend brush. And we're just going to stamp that underneath. Just like so. So I'm just stamping it as best as I can. Just like so. And then I'm just going to take a clean, fluffy angled brush, just like earlier. And I am going to go into the shade Caitlin, which is the really light shade green. And this is just to brighten it up and diffuse it out. just like so. I hate when I get really itchy once I've put my foundation on. So just like that, it's all nice and diffused. So what is everyone's plans for the weekend? I know it isn't the weekend as of yet, but what is everyone's weekend plans? I am going out on Friday to my friend's house to celebrate her birthday by having a girly night in. Her birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday, Lauren. Can't wait for Friday. And then Saturday, hopefully not being hungover, I will be going to town to get a few bits and pieces ready for Christmas. The next product I am going to take is the Stain Matte Powder by Rimmel in the shade Translucent, and I'm just going to dust this all over the face and take off that setting powder. Just like so. So if anyone has anything interesting they're doing on the weekend or how the week has been, please comment down below, because it would be interesting to see what like everyone else gets up to during the week or on the weekends. Even if you're not doing anything, please still comment down below, because it is interesting, like I said. What I am going to do very quickly is I am going to take a clean blend brush with nothing on it, and I am just going to go over the edges of that purple. Just like so. Just to make sure it's all blended properly. I'm just making sure that even the edges down at the bottom are all blended together. So now that that's done, I am going to go ahead and take my definition palette by Revolution, and I am going to go and bronze up with this shade here, and then I'm going to blush with these two shades mixed together. So I'm going to take my bronzing shade on an angled brush, and we're just going to do that. Just like so. Is there any Disney fans currently watching? I'm sure everyone has seen at least one Disney film. If so, please also comment your favourite Disney film or Disney character. Mine is Ariel, hence why I'm doing a look inspired by her. Now I'm just going to blush up. So I'm just smiling and adding it to the apples of my cheeks and then fanning it out. Just like so. I'm just going to keep going until I'm happy with the colour. And I'm just going to place it everywhere else just to blend it all together. So now that that's done, I am going to pop off camera. I'm just going to do my eyelashes, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to coat them first with the Avon True Colour Super Extend Lengthening Mascara. And I am going to take my Primark lashes and Duo Glue. And then I will be back to highlight and do my lips. Okay, so I'm back. So now I'm just going to go ahead and highlight. And I am going to take my Revolution Rainbow Highlighter. And this is what it looks like. And it's so pretty. I am going to go ahead and take this on a clean, fluffy brush. Just going to swipe it through all of them and then fluff it around. Wow, that's so pretty. You know when you haven't used a highlighter in ages and then you finally use it again and you realise how pretty it actually is. You're like, why have I not used this in ages? That's exactly how I feel right now. Anyone else with obsessed with like an absolute like blinding highlighter? I am. I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone. Just like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my finger and we're just going to pop it on the inner corner, just like so. Right now, for the lips, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take the L'Oreal Paris Colour Rich Matte in the shade 358, and that is the shade Lava. And I'm just going to apply this on. Just like so, and then I am going to go ahead and top that with the Lottie London Gloss. It's the lip oil with the collaboration with Imogenation, and it's in the shade 13. I'm just going to apply this on quickly. So I am just neatening that up. And then this is done. Spray my face with the Glow Fix by Revolution. And then this is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.